The future of claims in Canada is now. I know the future is now is perhaps an overused line, but considering the impact the coronavirus has had on insurance, and claims in particular, it feels more like an appropriate line today than in recent memory. I'm James Swayze, executive with CoreLogic, and the future of claims I will be describing is not some future state a decade from now, but something we can all begin to realize during this pandemic, which will lay the foundation to transform our critical, yet somewhat antiquated industry for the future. The property insurance industry in Canada recognizes the need to modernize its platforms and processes, but most companies have plans that span the next 5 to 10 years, while COVID-19 has placed a spotlight on their weaknesses today. An industry built around complex products that require physical inspections to underwrite and manage claims has been suddenly forced to adapt to social distance restrictions that forbid outsiders from entering a policyholder's home. To combat these challenges of the present and build for the future, insurance companies will need to simplify their business process through automation and digitization and begin thinking like a tech company. Insurance carriers will need to rely on tools like video adjusting, aerial imagery, and artificial intelligence to create a straight-through process and engage the policyholder in data collection to improve the customer experience. Our vision at CoreLogic is to assist the insurance industry with this modernization by leveraging our data, systems, and property-level insights that have powered the housing industry for decades. CoreLogic applications act as the system of record for 85% of the multiple listing services and real estate agents across Canada, and our accumulated data serves to pre-fill insurance underwriting valuations. Our hazard data for flood, wind, hail, earthquake, and crime create risk scores for underwriting, and our weather verification models serve to validate claims post-event. Our goal is to leverage all this robust data that's collected through the real estate and risk management process to help simplify and expedite automation in the property insurance industry. In order to realize this vision today, we offer a fully integrated insurance solution that delivers a digital platform to automate and standardize underwriting and claims workflow as a seamless extension of a carrier's system of record. This open digital platform integrates the best analytic Insurtech solutions to transform the policyholder experience and deliver best-in-class operational efficiency. This is the CoreLogic Digital Hub, which was designed with a robust set of APIs to push and pull hundreds of data fields from policy and claims management systems, as well as third-party suppliers in the insurance ecosystem. The entire platform was built with information security top of mind, with annual audits to ensure compliance with the International Standards Organization, ISO, and the General Data Protection Regulation, GDPR. The Digital Hub can help carriers create a faster, more compelling consumer experience while delivering best-in-class operating efficiency. The Digital Hub pre-integrates CoreLogic's complete view of property, which is the industry's most complete, current, and accurate information about the property risk. However, new analytics and technology solutions are reaching commercial viability every day. Through the CoreLogic Digital Hub Alliance, we give clients plug-and-play access to the best Insurtech offerings with the flip of a switch. Since the inception of the Digital Hub Alliance over the past couple of years, we've built turnkey access to over 30 Insurtech members with dozens more in the pipeline. Unlike auto insurance, which covers a distinct number of makes, models, and parts, the property risk has a near infinite number of outcomes, and you'll need to take advantage of this ever-growing list of Insurtech solutions to help quantify the loss. By having these tool sets in a secure environment with quick API integration, you can future-proof your business. And best of all, our integration roadmap for new Digital Hub integrations is market-driven. Our clients choose which solution providers they want to access in their Digital Hub workflow. Insurers that achieve this level of strategic agility will, without a doubt, outperform their peers over the next 5 years. CoreLogic's vision is to embed insurance in the policyholder's moment of need, comparable to or better than they get from their most trusted digital brands. The policyholder could be purchasing a property, opening a small business, refinancing a home, or at their moment of need during a claim event. In the next 5 years, insurance will be largely pre-underwritten and real-time. With these capabilities, we help reinforce a carrier's relationship with the consumer as they travel through their property journey. In underwriting, we know the risk of a business or property before the quote comes in and match the applicant to our understanding of that pre-assessed risk. If we need to take a deeper look at the risk, we'll order a real-time virtual inspection based on current and accurate data. One use case in underwriting is transforming the need for field inspections. CoreLogic's digital underwriting hub integrates high-resolution imagery and AI solutions. These solutions enable turnkey virtual inspections instead of deploying in-person inspectors, which reduces operating costs, cycle time, and avoids personal interaction during the pandemic. Carriers can also offer their policyholders the ability to opt in a mobile DIY process to self-inspect their property with mobile devices, making them an active participant in the process. On the claims side, we're going to see a very similar transformation. We can already anticipate the moment of loss and help mitigate potential damages beforehand. If there's a predictable event on the horizon, we can help consumers maintain their properties and give advice to business owners on how to mitigate risk proactively. We can make sure we have put out the proper precautions and notifications in place so that consumers can pull their cars in the garage before a hailstorm or remove themselves from harm in a timely manner. After a damaging event occurs, we can then use real-time weather data to take immediate action without waiting for the phone to ring. Because we've documented the property, we will know what was there and the likelihood of damage before we even arrive on the scene. With a more efficient claims process, we can focus more on getting families and businesses back up on their feet and less on figuring out what happened. Another use case in the claims process is the capability for consumers to participate at first notice of loss. CoreLogic's digital claims hub connects the entire supply chain ecosystem to expedite a claim scoping, adjustment, and payout. By enabling this type of transparency and collaboration, insurers and contractors become advisors to the policyholder rather than data collectors. Through this portal, the customer can answer specific questions related to the loss, share photos or videos of the damage, chat with adjusters and contractors, and track their claim. We've been offering this application for a couple of years now, and we've been gradually gaining traction, but I've got to tell you, we had greater adoption in the first 8 weeks of the COVID lockdown than we'd had over the previous 2 years. What we found was that when offered a chance to participate in the claim at first notice of loss, up to 75% of policyholders opted to use the application and engage in the process, and half of them did so within the first hour of their call. On average, the customer used the app 6 or 7 times through the claim process, and by giving them the ability to rate their experience and interaction with adjusters and contractors, it pretty much guaranteed that everyone involved in the claim brought their A game. What we learned from this, just over the past few months, was that the policyholder wants to be involved in the claim since it makes them feel that they're accelerating the process and gives them a greater sense of control. And a greater sense of control at a time when a loss makes you feel completely out of control is powerful engagement of the customer. So now that we know this fact, there's really no turning back. And the lessons learned during COVID have now forever changed the claim experience. So, in the spirit of a picture saying 1,000 words, allow me to walk you through the property journey that begins with the sale of a home. At that moment, relevant information collected through a real estate transaction can begin the underwriting process, starting with the homeowner. To secure a mortgage, the homeowner can shop for quotes using an app comparing rates in the insurance market. The information required for this quote is a combination of data from the real estate process plus reconstruction estimates from expert companies like CoreLogic to determine the proper valuation for insurance. Further underwriting includes hazard modeling on the parcel of land to determine risk scores for flood, convective wind, earthquake, brush fire, and crime, all based on the geocoded location. So at this point, all the relevant information has been accumulated from a variety of sources and combined with data science to determine the appropriate premium for this policy to provide a binding quote, all without having to send inspectors on site. If a claim event were to occur, in this case a hail claim identified at first notice of loss, a topographic spatial analysis could be performed to determine with certainty that the location of this policy was in fact in the path of the hail event. Once validated, an aerial image report could be automatically ordered based on the hail trigger at FNOL to capture imagery of the damage to the roof and siding. Now, the adjuster, armed with the complete underwriting file plus imagery, can proceed to estimate the cost of the damage without being on location while following a scripted set of questions related to the loss. If additional ground truth is required, the homeowner could be engaged through a portal that allows them to have a real-time chat, send photos or documents, track the progress of the claim, and rate their experience with the contractors and adjusters. Finally, all this information related to the claim could then be passed back to the client app to add to their home file that could then be transferred to the next homeowner as the property insurance cycle begins all over again. Companies that don't offer apps or portals to give their customers an opportunity to view the information, track their claim, and participate in the progress will seem somewhat outdated by comparison. The search for business efficiency and agility starts by leveraging data that's already been collected through some aspect of the housing process, then connecting through APIs with the best Insurtechs and offer transparency to your customer by sharing this information with them. One other positive that seems to have emerged from this pandemic is an attitude change from the companies we serve. In the past, we were viewed as a vendor of tools and data, and were often expected to adapt our offerings to meet the unique business process of our customers, which is not an unreasonable request considering the customer is always right. However, today, many of our customers realize that in order to transform their business, they need an outside-in view of their process and are not afraid to allow us to challenge the status quo. We possess an aggregated view of underwriting and claims process, having operated globally with hundreds of insurance companies, and have adapted our suite of applications to reflect that best in class. Many insurance companies have developed a line of products over the years that have morphed and today have countless differing workflows that require systems and management, a hodgepodge. Our goal is to partner with our customers and challenge their process map. We've managed to remove up to 25 steps or data handoffs in a process, or whittle down 15 different workflows to a mere handful to accomplish a streamlined and simplified operation with some of our customers in the past. We think the future of claims in Canada is very exciting, and we're well down the path to making this high-level vision of collaboration with our customers and build a seamless process from real estate through underwriting to claims a reality. There's a massive transformation on the way, and we could not be more excited about our growing role in helping carriers build and deploy the future of insurance. And the future of insurance and claims is now. Thank you.